Okay ladies, here's part 2 of the video. Now, we created the paper in the last video, okay, and now we're going to do the stamping part. Alright, now for this particular set of cards that I made, I did use these wonderful Honeydew Crafts stamps. This one is called Ornamental Flourish, okay, which is this. It's actually that design, okay. This is the Ornamental Flourish, and this one is called Butterflies and Flowers Large Corner, again by Honeydew Crafts, and this one looks like this, okay. So they do some lovely stamps at Honeydew Crafts. I use them quite a lot. Hard to say whether I should use those or Heartfelt Creations, but these are perfect. They do many. Okay, I've got many. Okay, they're a see-through stamp, okay, and I've got mine already set on here. I'm using a Versamark ink pad. It's a watermark stamp pad, okay, but because we've been putting water and what have you all over this, I like to make sure that my ink will go on there, and when I put the embossing powder on, I don't want the embossing powder to stick to the entirety of my card, so I do use this anti-static pad, okay. It's I like to be sure that it is actually gonna only stick where I want it to stick, okay. So I do just wipe this over. I like to make sure. And then I'm going to ink up my ink pad on my stamp. Okay. Let's get this done. Decide which way round you want it to be. Okay. Some of you may have those, you know, little, I don't know, Tim Holtz things, memory keepers things, stamp thing. I don't. So it has to be with a little bit of elbow grease. Okay. Need a bit of paper under there. Ooh. Okay. I usually use a piece of paper folded in half, but I wasn't ready. Sacre bleu. Okay. This is Cosmic Shimmer Detail Embossing Powder. I do like the detail embossing powder. It's great. You see? Okay, that looks lovely. Okay, just put that there a minute. See if we can file this back where it should be. Much easier if you've got a piece of paper, not a kitchen towel, as you can tell. Okay. Not too bad. Noisy heat gun again. Sorry, ladies. I love watching this change. I find it quite fascinating. So there you go. There it is, all stamped, heat embossed. Voila. Now all you've got to do is decide what you want to do with the flowers. On this card I haven't done anything other than stamp. That's it. That's all I've done on that one. On these I've actually used something called Perfect Pearls. I don't know if the shine can be picked up actually on the camera. I can't see very well whether that is or not. And all I do with it is mix it with water. 2 shakes and I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, this is the Perfect Pearl box. This is such pretty stuff and so easy to use. Have a little bit of water here, like so. I'm using an Art Cure watercolour pen brush. But you can get these from anywhere. You know, you can use any variety of water brush that it is. Even an ordinary paintbrush. All right, as long as you've got a bit of water there, it really doesn't matter. I just happen to be using this. Now, I think I'll go with this colour. Okay, I dip my brush in there, and then I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the water. Okay, a bit more because there's not enough. Depends on the intensity that you want. And then seriously, I just colour like so. Lovely. I forget to talk when I'm doing this. And it shouldn't stick to your embossing. Now you can do them all different colours. You don't have to do them all the same. I did try using the Nuvo, what are they called? Crystal drops in the centre. But I used white and I noticed it's not white, look. It's taken the colour of the card behind it and drawn up the colour. So white's not such a crash idea. I hope this is okay for you ladies. I hope some of you, maybe one or two of you, might be able to learn something. As I say, I am no expert. This is just playtime for me. I just messing around really. I'm actually going to be teaching my ladies at my monthly card social how to do this in August. Perhaps I'll tell them the video's on here, give them a heads up. Don't know what they'll think of that. Okay, so when I eventually get this put on a card, I will show you the outcome. Of course, the other thing you can do as well is you can stamp just a small section here onto a separate piece of paper, coloured however you may, and 3D it, put it, cut it out, shape it, put it on some sticky pads or whatever, and stick it over the big one there. Perhaps that's what I'll do, and I'll show you. Okay, ladies, I think that's me done for this evening. Back to exploding boxes, which I've only put part 1 on my YouTube. I need to get ready to part 2. I got complained to. Where's part 2? I'm waiting, somebody said. But hey ho, it's all good fun. Have a good evening, ladies, and thank you for watching. Take care.